This video is to go over how to navigate as a teacher within a course that you have. In the last video I showed you actually how to turn editing on and off, and basically we turned it on and there were a lot of changes. There were things that showed up like a block over here, this sharing cart block, and you see that right there, and that's something we'll go over in another video. And then we also see some icons that have appeared. And I'm going to go over each of these icons, but basically these icons are essentially, if you hover over them, they'll actually tell you what they are. So in this case, this is to edit the title. So what I can do is really quickly just edit the title of what appears on the page. So this does not really make any changes to the assignment or type of assignment, just the name that's posted on the page. We also have ways to indent things. So this is already indented a little bit, but if I click on that, I can move it actually in, and I can move it back out. And it's just a way to format the page so it looks more appealing. You have a sense of organization, and things like that. The icon that you hover over and you see, this is actually allows you to move content all the way throughout the course. And so I can move it down, I can move it up. It's basically a drag and drop. And so you click and you drag it. And it works pretty well. And so you can move things around. And if things disappear off the page, you can actually move it little by little down the page if you want. You also have a update. This is where settings are changed for each of the different assignments and activities. And I'll show you that later. The resources also. Everything has a settings button, because even if it's just like up here, you see this is just a label, but even that label I can update. Then you have the option of duplicating. This is how you duplicate an existing, so you might want to just duplicate a type of resource, and then you can just rename it. You can also delete it. This hides it. This hides it from students, not from teachers. This hides it from students. And that's something very effective you can use throughout the course. You can even turn certain things on and certain things off depending on how the course is going. Groups. If you had groups in your course, you can actually manage the groups and assign certain resources and activities to certain groups. You also have assigning roles. So you can actually take certain resources and activities, and you can give them to concrete individuals. Some individuals get access to certain things and some don't. And then you have copy to sharing cart, which I'll go in a future video, but this actually gets it into a block that's over here on the right hand side. So that's a brief introduction of how to navigate. In general, there's also navigation like section links. This allows us to skip down to different parts of the page, and do it relatively quickly. Although, since the third section I haven't gone to, it's taken a while to get down to there. Sometimes you do have to wait, and that is one of the things we're trying to improve the performance of LMS, is what we call this version of Moodle for San Diego Unified. And I'm trying to improve the navigation, but sometimes it does take a little time to come up with the skipping around, and also to bring up different pages. Well, that's a brief introduction of how to navigate in Moodle. And we'll discuss this more as we go through as well, because there are different ways of navigating.